Hi, and welcome to the Olly YouTube channel. Today is June 3rd, 2023, and I am introing a video from, I think, July 2022. So, clearly I've dropped a bit of the ball on reporting out on the build, but, you know, I moved across the country in between and whatnot. So, to come is a build update. I dropped the ball on filming about halfway through rebuilding the engine because it was just taking too long and I wanted to get it together. But I'm going to recap entirely what I did with hopefully some pictures I took. I got a video coming out pretty soon here of actually driving the car last summer, and then soon to come will be the car itself again. Let's go! Today we are watching footy from when I modified an exhaust manifold I got to flow better. I basically ported the exhaust manifold, made it match the turbo, added a V-band clamp between the manifold and turbo, so everything's easy to put together and flows super nice. So, here we go. So YouTube, I literally just cut my manifold open. I'll just weld it back after, because moving this kind of blockage from just one side wasn't going very well. Let me show it to you, other reason I cut it. If you look in there, you can see where the bolt used to be, and this ridge here is what I was trying to get rid of from this side, but it's going to be a lot easier if I can work from both sides, so I just cut this out. I'll weld it back in after, and then smooth it out anyways, so it's fine. Okay, so this is what I did so far. I hogged out a bit of this to better fit this shape. I'm gonna have to weld this on and then remove some from the corners of this piece, but that's gonna be fine. Over here, I removed that big obstruction completely, so that should flow nice. I'm gonna have to weld the this piece back on, cover it back in. And on this side, this is pretty crazy. There's the exhaust gasket that we're checking against. Look how much material is there. So you can see the lines I've drawn. Look how misaligned this manifold would be to the ports on the head. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all that material so we have a nice flow. Phew! Okie dokie, so just finished porting slash widening, whatever you want to call it, the manifold and the turbo. Here is the last generation manifold for comparison. Let me bring these forward. So you can see here, and I'll illustrate with this. This right here is the opening the old manifold had. And similarly, the turbo opening was about the same size. Now, if you look at it, we just went from a this size opening to a this size opening, this size opening, this size opening. So we're gonna get way better flow. And if you look at the shape of the manifolds, that's a bad shape. This one here is actually a little bit taller and longer, so all these angles are a little less abrupt, which again means better flow. Looking at the turbo now for a sec, put this flange on and put weld on the inside, so it still looks a little gummy around the outside because it's hard to grind that all off, and I didn't want to weld too high up because I'd end up screwing up my flange seam here. But look at all that material I was able to grind out. It's going to be way better flowing because it's such a smooth transition, and this is such a much bigger manifold now. We're going to be looking at really nice spool up and just really good efficiency in general. There we are.